as last night. Keontae steps to his left. Can do it to his left off to JC's three. Turned it over. Love! JC to Sexton.
All right, back on December 11th, the Utah Jazz were 9 games below 500, had lost 9 of 12, and were 12th in the West.
Crazy. Now, as we've reached the official halfway point of the season, the Jazz are the hottest team in the NBA. They're 1 game above 500. They've won 14 of their last 18 games, and they've moved up to that 9th spot in the West.
And remember how surprising the Jazz were in the first half of the season last year? They actually have a better record now than last year at this time. It's good to be a Jazz fan right now. Let's rewind another great week of Utah Jazz basketball. It started in Milwaukee. Yes, the Bucks didn't have Damian Lillard, but they had everyone else, and the Jazz came out on fire. They made 11 threes in the first quarter alone. Colin Sexton made 3 in a row by himself. The Jazz built a 33-point lead. We knew the Bucks would make a run, and they did. Giannis and Chris Middleton led a run that whittled the 33-point lead down to 7. But this Jazz team avoided a collapse. Lauri Markkanen, 21 points, 14 rebounds, 21 off the bench from Clarkson, 19 from Keontae George. And the Jazz completed a 2-1 East Coast road trip against the top 3 teams in the East.
On Wednesday, the reigning NBA champion Denver Nuggets were in town. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, they were all in uniform, and none of them had an answer for what the Jazz did. Lauri Markkanen hit a 3 1 minute into the game to give the Jazz the lead, a lead they would never lose. The lead grew to as many as 25 in the 124-111 win. Jordan Clarkson led the Jazz with 27 points, 9 assists. Markkanen had 26 and 12 boards. Colin Sexton had 22 points in the win.
The winning continued Friday night at the Delta Center. Jazz seeking their 7th straight home win. The Jazz outscored the Raptors 58-32 in the paint, dominated the rebounding game 68-36, and on offense 21 three-pointers. It all fueled a 145-113 Jazz win. Lauri Markkanen led the Jazz again with 22 points and 9 rebounds. Colin Sexton continued his hot play with 20 points, 3 from 3, and Jordan Clarkson had 21 points off the bench.
Then with that momentum growing in the Jazz favor, they welcomed the Lakers to Delta Center on Saturday. No LeBron James, but the Jazz still had their hands full. Anthony Davis had his 2nd career triple-double. D'Angelo Russell scored 39, but the Jazz came from behind in the second half. 5 players scoring 19 or more points, led by Markkanen's 29 and Sexton's 27. And the Jazz now have a current NBA-long 5-game win streak.
I'm just really happy with how the team is approaching these games. You know, to see the work they put in, but also like just the way that they're interacting with each other. Like, I know that sounds corny, but that's a team in that locker room. You know, the way that they've really banded together lately is fun.
Keep grinding every day. I think it's really been helping us to kind of the road trip was really good for us, spend time with each other and really get together and kind of building that chemistry. It's been taking a while, but I think we're finding the identity on both ends of the floor and that we're able to execute night in, night out.